Don't let Ivanka Trump's tweets fool you, she doesn't care about women. From Harper's BAZAAR. Ivanka Trump is not going to save you. There was a time not so long ago when people thought she might. Remember all those Dear Ivanka messages? I'm not entirely sure why we ever thought that she would protect us from Trump's agenda, beyond the fact that she said she was a feminist, tweets like she's a feminist, and is a pretty lady with a nice smile and extremely beautiful blonde hair, like the hair of a princess. How I envy her hair. She has such lovely hair. She's also absolutely complicit in the terrors of the Trump regime. Her complicity no one should envy. And while it's an accusation that's been thrown out a good deal from Lauren Duca saying she has a sinister complicity in the Trump agenda to Saturday Night Live suggesting that the name of her perfume should be Complicit, it's one she's only just addressed herself. Ivanka Trump was asked about that description on CBS this morning and replied, "I don't know what it means to be complicit. If being complicit is wanting to be a force for good and to make a positive impact, then I'm complicit." This woman is an assistant to the president. She should probably know what being complicit means. But since she does not, I will help define it for her. It means helping someone else do wrong. So, the opposite of being a force for good. For instance, by not stopping them or speaking out against their wrongdoing. Which she does. Ivanka sits quietly while Trump implements or tries to implement policies that will hurt the very women she, a self-proclaimed feminist, is supposed to be trying to empower. As a newly appointed federal employee, Ivanka sits quietly while Trump implements or tries to implement policies that will hurt the very women she, a self-proclaimed feminist, is supposed to be trying to empower. She didn't say anything when the White House rolled back transgender protections. She remained silent when Trump tried to introduce a bill to defund Planned Parenthood. She said nothing when her father defunded the United Nations Population Fund, which allows women access to reproductive services and supports maternal health. When he rolled back protections on equal pay, again, she said nothing. These are policies that are going to hurt trans women, women in need of health care, mothers around the globe, and working women. Meanwhile, you know who won't be hurt by these policies? The Ivanka Trumps of the world. Or maybe just Ivanka Trump, specifically. Literally, at this point, just this extremely wealthy, traditionally attractive women who Trump can imagine himself dating, but will not grab by the pussy. They are women who can quit jobs if they get sexually harassed. They are women who are not troubled by their appointment as a presidential advisor despite having no government experience whatsoever. Possibly this is because they come from a family where nepotism is a factor of life. They are women who have extremely perfect hair. That's a really small group. Meanwhile, Ivanka has said that we should not conflate lack of public denouncement with silence. I think there are multiple ways to have your voice heard. Oh, really? Are there a lot of ways to have your voice heard? Because speaking up, in public, where people can hear you is one very good way to have your voice heard. Other ways are making a podcast, I guess. It's hard to take Ivanka Trump's tweets seriously given her continued inaction. It's hard to read her comments like #equal pay day is a reminder that women deserve equal pay for equal work. We must work to close the gender pay gap. When you realize Trump has just revoked the Fair Pay and Safe Workplaces executive order, which was designed to help do that. She may be genuine in her sentiments, but if those are her sentiments, she's not fighting for them. Sure. Ivanka might be having beautiful monologues with Trump in private about standing up for compassionate values and moderating his behavior. But in that case, they're not working. They're not stopping him from rolling back protections meant to help women at home and abroad have decent lives. Ivanka, your dad is on Twitter yelling at the FBI to check out a cool segment on Fox News. Maybe start speaking where people who are interested in hearing what you have to say can't listen to you. Because we're literally dying over here.